Olá, I'm Soraya and today I wanted to share with you the pages I did for the February hashtags. So with May the Coloring Be With You coming up in May and Space Number in September, I wanted to make sure that everyone knows that no one needs to buy a specific book to be part of these two hashtags. You can use the books that you have, you don't need to buy anything else. And since that's very important to me for people to know, the challenge that I made myself this month was to do in a single book, which is this Star Wars book, the maximum hashtags that I could for February. So I'm going to put all of these hashtags in the description of this video. So you can go and see. But in this Star Wars book, I was able to achieve doing all of these hashtags, and we are going to see them one by one. So, and at the end, I'm going to share with you 2 pages in my art journal that I also did. So starting with the first page, I did this one. I'm showing some bookmarks that I colored a long time ago. So in this first page, this is the title page. So for this one, I just use metallic gouache and metallic marker, and that's how I did this one. So this one goes for coloring Bumblebee, tagging the title pages, and then I also did this one for the same hashtags. So this one, I colored this with watercolor, and then I added this line with metallic marker, and then I just put some stickers that are holographic. I think you can see a little bit. So that's how I did this one. Then the next page, it's this one. This one doesn't have any hashtag to go towards, but yeah, it's just a mandala that has metallic marker, washi tape, acrylic marker, and gel crayon for the background. And the reason why I did this, it's because our C3PO, he doesn't have the covering, so you are seeing a lot of wires, and that's why you see so many lines here, because they are representing the wires. Then the next page I did is this one. Once again, this one wasn't for not an hashtag, but it's just a stormtrooper. Once again, I had leftover paint from this one, so I just use it here, and this is acrylic marker, and that's it. So this one is a simple one. So here I was just doing the pages before the hashtags kick in, so this was done in January, but then I started seeing all the hashtags, and I had the idea for the challenge, so I did this one. So this one is for Jamie. So it's the Finding Joy in Color, the Wild Year of Color, the flamingo one. So we have Darth Vader, and this was tricky for me because I didn't have a lot of flamingos left in my stash, but I discovered this origami paper, so I just cut the circles, and I found this paper that is the flamingo feathers, and I thought it was fun to have Darth Vader going after the flamingos. So here he is. This one is a metallic wash, and this is the watercolor Gansai watercolor paint, which is the granulating one, and then it's acrylic marker. So here's Darth Vader and the flamingos. So now when I see flamingo stickers, I need to buy them because I know I'm going to use them, because you use it for Alice in Wonderland and now here. So yeah, I need some stash of flamingos. I know that now. So another page that I did. So this one is just a mandala, a simple mandala. And I did this one for Piggy Pants Coloring for Cancer, because in this galaxy far, far away, there's a cure for cancer. It was discovered a long time ago by a Jedi called Coloring. So that's my story. So yeah, they have the cure of cancer already. So I hopefully that will arrive to our planet very soon. So for this one, what I did was washi tape. This is ink. These are two types of stickers. I use all of the purple ones that I had. Then this is granulating watercolor. This paper doesn't like watercolor, but I really wanted to use it here. Then we have metallic markers. This is a sticker and a simple page, but another hashtag completed. Then for another page, we have, this one. So this page has a lot of things going on. So initially it was a mandala. So I used acrylic marker and metallic marker, and then you have the symbol. And then when I saw this one and I put the washi here, I just imagined, you know, the main planet of Star Wars. It's where the Jedi Temple is, the main Jedi Temple, Coruscant. They have a lot, I mean, the whole planet is a city. So they have a lot of lanes of cars and a lot of people. So I just imagine in my head, these lanes are those, you know, transportation lanes. And then the hearts are the different people of the planet just giving messages to each other. So I used a sheet of stickers that I have. I used all of the hearts that I had there. So you have the different messages that people are saying to each other. So be mine, only you, it's love, one love, kisses, happy, marry me, my baby, real love. So it's like people are talking to each other. I like drew kind of stars. I didn't want them to be like real stars because you have that on the washi. So here, and yeah, so in my head that's it. And this goes for, you know, Jordi hashtag, the love one. It goes for this one, Piggy Pants and Holly Berry colors, the love versus hate, because this is the love part. This also goes for let's see, I think that's it. And also this one, which is a page that reminds you of love. So we have all, and also the heart for Zacatissimo. So we have for all those hashtags, there's this page. Then the next page, it's this one. So this one, I added the fairy and these stickers. I used gel crayon here and here. Then it was acrylic markers, metallic marker, and the this is for, you have the fairy talking with the Mandalorian. So this one goes for this one, the fairy by Jordi Colors and the Coloring Angels. So this was, I wanted to experiment with these colors, so that's it. But one thing that I discovered, and I already knew that, but you know, we are always remembering ourselves with stuff, which is gel crayons. When you try to put something on top, it's really slippery. So even the acrylic markers, I had some difficulties putting them on top. So I need to remind myself of that in the future. Then we have this one. And this one, I wanted to have a villain, but in a very loving environment. And that's why I put him within the flowers. So he's like in a garden. So I put the paper, I put a metallic paint around and also here. And then here I colored it with metallic marker. This is acrylic marker and gel crayon, and then I also put gel crayon on top of the metallic marker because I wanted some textures, and this was very busy, so I also wanted something here, not to be just flat coloring. And then I needed a page for bees because of coloring Bumblebee. So I glued the bee stickers that I had, but the way that I glue them is I put them in a heart shape. I mean, it was what I achieved. So let's see if we can see them all. And then it goes here, and then goes here, and then goes here. So yeah, so this is the heart shape because of Valentine's. And this one goes towards a lot of them because this one is villain for Jordi Colors and the Coloring Angel. This one is also for the flowers by Mary. This one also goes for the heart, Happy Colors. It also goes for the bee, Coloring Bumblebee. And yeah, that's it. So another fun page. More. So this page doesn't look a lot like Star Wars just because it was different helmets here, which I already did several pages like that, so I just wanted something different. I did color this with acrylic marker, then it's just stickers. This is paper that was already cut, round paper, and then these are die cuts. And I needed to do a page of a mouse for Spicy Cat Colors. So this was the only one that I had because in Ivy and the Inky Butterfly I used all of them because they were cousins of the little mouse, and this was the only one left. So here it is with the strawberries. And then I put two different washi tapes here. So that's this page. So that's the mouse prompt. Then we have this one. And this one, for me, it is really busy, but I wanted to put almost all the stickers that I had of this type because it was in a single sheet. So it tells a story. It's like, you know, you have the prince that meets the princess, but they are torn apart. And then comes the fairy godmother, and she's going to help them stay together. And then this is a planet in the Star Wars universe, and in the planet there's the castle, which is their castle. So this goes towards a lot of hashtags because you have the love one, you have the castle, you have the Piggy Pens and Hollyberry Colors, you have love versus hate, you have Romantasy, you know, because of the story. You have also Love is in the Air. You have let's see more. You also have there's not an hashtag here, but I also did this for the horse because it's the year of the horse. So these were the horses that I had. So yeah, I used gel crayon here, metallic marker, and acrylic marker. So a very busy page, but it was fun just imagining the story. This one is I think I have two favorite pages just because they were the ones that made me smile the most when I was doing them. So this is one of the pages because in this page the story is we have Snow White cooking for the stormtroopers. So remembering the original story, she is cooking for the dwarfs. So here she's cooking for, you know, the whole battalion because she loves to cook, and she's cooking Valentine foods because of Valentine's Day. And here you have all the chocolate because of Jamie's prompt. And then here I drew like the chocolate dripping. So this is a metallic marker, then gel crayon, acrylic marker, metallic marker, and that's what I use for this page. These are die cuts, and this was from kids coloring book. So this one goes towards Zacatissimo because you have the donut and the chocolate, and it also goes towards Find a Joy in Color. You have the chocolate here. And also Happy Colors, you also have the chocolate here. So a lot of chocolate, and I laughed a lot too in this page. Then more pages. This one was one that I was already doing because I already had this cut. So I just put stickers, snow stickers, because this is for me this is related to that. Then I used watercolor, granulating watercolor, and then metallic markers, and that's it. A simple page. Another one. This one is for Eve. Eve, she's doing a year-long color along for rainbows. So she's using her mythographic book, but I don't have it. So I'm, creating other stuff. She knows that, and she's okay with it. So for the rainbows, I realized that I don't have a lot of rainbows. So, but I have, because it's already finished, this washi tape. For me, it's a rainbow washi tape. So I just use this, and then I use glitter paint. Yeah, we can see the glitter, right? Yeah, I use the glitter paint, the color of the rainbow, and that's my rainbow page in this Star Wars book. More pages. I have this one, and this is for the fairies. So I have this huge and beautiful sticker, which is here. So I glued them, and then there was a mandala with the helmets. So I just left one mandala because it was the square that I had here. And then I actually drew something. So I drew all the vines. So it's mixing. So these are the drawn vines. It's mixing with what was already there. So this was fun because it was very freeing. And then I put some dots of metallic. So I think it meshes well. So yeah, metallic marker and acrylic marker, and then a lot of leaves. And these leaves are for Mary. And we also have, of course, the fairies for this hashtag. More. Another page. It's this one, General Grievous. So initially, when I was thinking about the hearts, I wanted to put a villain that the villain loved something. So that's why I put all of these sticker hearts here. And then for me, he loves books, and that's why I put this bookmark, because I thought it was cool. Then I just put washi tape here, gel crayon, acrylic marker, and here you can see his face. So this is like the body, and then you have another body. This was a mandala. So yeah, it's here. And now I realize that I missed another favorite page. So let me just see if I can find it, which is R2D2 and C3PO. They go to a wedding, and I didn't mark that page, I'm sorry. So let's see, where is it? Where is it? Because usually I show the whole book, but now so many things are already colored. Okay, where is the page? Sorry about this. Oh, here it is. Okay, so another favorite page was this one, because I laughed so much doing it. It was a mandala with the two characters that I put gel crayon and then acrylic marker, and then I cut from paper that I had left off of Ivy. I cut hearts, and then I put a little bit of ink so we can see a little bit of definition. And then I put stickers from a single sheet. It was related with wedding. So you see, the ring and the cake and, all of this. So this one goes for the wedding hashtag and for all the love hashtags and hearts hashtags. So it's also a different color palette that I usually use. But yes, this was a lot of fun doing this, and I laughed a lot. And then I already did a page for St. Patrick's Day, even though I don't celebrate it because I don't drink. I think it's a very fun party. So I usually have one page every year. So 2 years ago, I had St. Patrick's Day in Star Wars. I did that in the book Lost Ocean. Last year I did it on Ivy. They were celebrating St. Patrick's Day there. And then this year I just did this very simple page here in the book. So these are just stickers, pet stickers, a little bit of metallic marker, gel crayon, and a very simple page, but a very fun and shiny page. So these are the pages that I did for all the hashtags, and now I'm missing the Tinkerbell one, but I did this in my art journal. So here is the Tinkerbell page. I already had the background, so the only thing that I added was the page from a coloring book, then a lot of star stickers, and we can see that they shine a lot. Here they are, shining. And then I like this quote, "Life is an adventure, so spread your wings and fly," from the character. So that was the page that I did. And I also did this page, and we can see a lot of shine. So I saw that there was a walk for peace in the US that was done by monks, and that if you see the images of those moments, you can see that a very simple voyage that they did, they touched thousands and thousands of people. So I wanted to do a simple page because that's what they are trying to represent. So I had already done this with okay, now here you can see better with acrylic paint. So what I did afterwards was to add this, because they did a lot of this strip during snow. So this represents the snow. I used 3 different colors, one metallic and the other ones were matte. Then this was done with the stencil, so it's the footprints of the monks, because they are wearing orange, and then it shines a lot because this, and I also put here, you know, a lot of glitter, gold glitter, because even though they were, you know, doing this, they were spreading a lot of, for me it was a lot of hope to the people that they were encountering along the way. So that's why I put all of this. So a simple page to represent that moment. So these are my pages for now, and I'm going to continue working on this book because I have more ideas for more pages. And I hope everything is good with you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.